Why the topic today?
I don't know. I think it was a surprise for me also to see people sending me those messages. You know, I'm 2 hours behind you.
All right.
So when people are sending me those messages, it was about maybe 4 o'clock here.
Okay.
Because I'm an early bird, so I happened to see them. And then I was just wondering, what is this happening? But you see, these are the people who are doing this. Of course, we know them. These are social media, the influencers. People are going for hire. They are always hired and given the money to do what they think. That's their daily earning. So for them is to damage people's names, to kill people, the people who are still alive, and wish other people bad.
Okay.
But to me, what I would want to tell the people of Nakuru, the people of Kenya, is that I'm up and about, I'm healthy, as you can see me. And I just took this vacation during the Senate recess, and I know I'll be back next week. I start doing my usual work, the one I've been mandated by the Nakuru County people, which is the oversight and the representatives to represent them at the national level through the Senate, and the registration where we to make better laws, policies that are favorable to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So why do you think the Kenyan bloggers in quote unquote are being used by you've just said they are goons for hire in quote unquote, they are bloggers for hire, wanaeneza uvumi, and you have the people that elected you as their senator to represent them? What do you have to say about them?
I think the first video I saw was from Her Excellency the Governor Susan Keheka, saying that she's wishing me well, a quick recovery, and I'm been admitted in London.
Mm-hmm.
I'm recovering in London, and she wishes me a quick recovery. So I think it's a narrative she wanted to drive to the people. But I thank God that I'm a healthy person, and I've been enjoying a healthy life. At my age, which is now 60 years, I really thank my God that any time the doctors take the test, when you go for the normal yearly test, they're always very happy and they are surprised to see about my health. And I can't say that I've really worked on my health, because everybody knows I've been a very busy person. Mm-hmm. I've gone through a lot of challenges. It's not that I eat well or I do a lot of exercise. It's just that God favored me and gave me that good health. Mm-hmm. So whatever they are wishing me for is unfortunate, because life is with God, it's not with people. But I know there are some people, if they were given the mandate or the power to control who lives on earth, some could have switched off other people's lives. But thank God, God is the one who controls people's lives. Right. So I think Her Excellency is not happy on my role that I'm playing on the oversight. The oversight role I'm playing, and the way I'm presenting the people of Nakuru. But I know Nakuru County, and everybody knows, is among the worst governed counties in Nakuru, in Kenya. Among the 47 counties run in Kenya, Nakuru County is one of the counties that received a lot of money. We are number 2 from Nairobi. It's about 1.2 on equitable share. The potential, the collection, whatever potential, what on on-source revenue is about 10.9. So in a monthly basis, we are talking of 900 plus millions. So we are talking about 2 billion county. And when you go everywhere in the hospitals, there are no medicines. When you go to any development that is happening, everybody is complaining there's nothing. Even just the sanitation of our cities.
All right.
You've seen even the stormy water. There is no on how to control the whatever the stormy waters. You've seen even last week, not even last week, 2 days ago, a young boy coming from school was swept by floods. So what does that mean? There is nothing that is happening in Nakuru, and I think when you do the oversight role, I pray my oversight role the correct way, because this money is supposed to control and to ensure it's used the right way. When you question, I think that's why now the governor has woken up in the morning, paid all the bloggers to say that Senator Keroche is not in. In fact, my worry now is, what is she up to? What is she up to? We need to ask those questions. What is she up to? When she's telling people that I'm in critical condition, I'm in hospital, what is she up to? I think I need to ask that. These are things I need to even to report to the police.
Yeah.
Because she will be asked where she got this information that I'm in critical condition, I'm in hospital, and as you put it, that there is minutes to the grave. Imagine, what is that? What is that? So what is she up to? She needs to be reported to the police. I think that's what I'm going to do first. When I land, is to ensure I report this to the DCI. All right. So that I know what is my governor. So, I keep on saying I get threats of my life. This is one of it now. And people Kenyans can witness is a threat of our life, my life. She wishes
that you are dead.
Yes, just because of doing my oversight role. And if she got an opportunity, maybe she would switch off my life. So I don't know. Let her wait till 2027, so that 2027 now she can choose the senator she wants to run the Nakuru County. But for me, I was elected by the people of Nakuru, and I have to run and have to do the mandate that I was given by the people of Nakuru. And it's to ensure I check on their resources, because they are given the resources of the people of Nakuru to manage. We have the oversight. The senator now is to ensure those resources are managed well. If they are not managed well, I tell the people these things are not being managed well. That's the power that has been restored by the people of Nakuru.
Thank you, Mwesh. So maybe just to ask you, do you think the government is behind all those blogs and the tweets and everything that is happening on social media?
110% she's behind it. And the sad part is that the money she has used to pay those bloggers, because these are very expensive bloggers and they are goons for hire. We all know them. She's used a lot of money, but this is not her money. The salary of a governor cannot be able to pay these people. So she has used the county resources. It's sad, sadly. Instead of using this money to development of the people of Nakuru, she has used it to pay, to tint my name, to kill me when I'm alive. But thanks God that I'm alive and I'm healthy, and you can see me. I'm just relaxing and enjoying the early summer for London. But I'll be back next week when Senate restarts, so that I can start playing now my role for mandated by my people of Nakuru County. Thank you.
There has also been, in those tweets and the blogs, what has been attached there that you were the face behind the finance bill, the 2024 finance bill. Could this be the reason why people, those bloggers and everything that is happening on social media? Why is your name being attached to the finance bill?
I'm just wondering. All what I said, and you can check the clip. I said that the people that propose, the finance bill.
Yes.
The chairman of, let's say the chairman of the national, the finance committee.
All right.
At the National Assembly.
Okay.
They're the one in the team who give proposals on where to increase here, isn't it? To raise the finance bill. But now I said before they do that, they ensure they don't propose things that will provoke Kenyans. Because all what made that finance bill collapse, there are things that were proposed. Because what else were they complaining about? Mostly was there things to do with the increasement of the bread, the sanitary pads and all that. But they didn't read the deep end of the finance bill.
All right.
And me being a manufacturer, I went through and I read it through, and I saw the finance bill was favoring the local entrepreneurs. But anybody who was importing ready-made things was being punished or was being made to pay more. But if at all you imported raw materials, to come and manufacture in your own country, you are supposed to pay less taxes. What else would you be saying as a manufacturer? You see, this is one of the finance bill I've had, supporting the local entrepreneurs. I've never had any other. Maybe there are other things that could have been looked at and withdrawn, but there are some things that were good that was supposed to be implemented to support the local entrepreneur, because we are looking of jobs creation. How will you do the job creation if at all we not grow our own local manufacturing plant, our own industries? That was my question. That's what I said. That anytime they propose the increment on the finance bill, actually, 60% of that finance bill was very good and was favoring the local manufacturers.
Yes.
The local manufacturer for the first time, since independence, it was the first time I had a local something being imported, being taxed more rather than something being made in Kenya. What else are we looking for? Surely, that was what I said. So people like Akina Gaido and the rest, I've seen them talk about it. You'd wonder whether they know anything else apart from that pen and a paper. They only wake up for the pen and a paper. Me, I've gone to the trenches. Dirty trenches to manufacture, to build a brand. You know what I mean?
So you are saying Gaido has nothing to offer?
Manufacture. Yeah?
You are saying Gaido has nothing to offer?
Me, I tend to think it's only that paper and a pen. He needs to go to the trenches to do the manufacturing, the dirty job, you know, so that they can understand when we talk of that we need to favor the local industries, like the way they are done in America, in Europe, in where I am today. That's what we are looking for. How will you build Kenya? We don't keep on exporting our own young people to the world to go and I'm with them here. They are crying. I wish even I knew I was being whatever, I could have called some of them. Where I am, there are like 2 or 3 Kenyans working, 5. They see Karanja, they call Nakuru, you are here. So, meaning, what am I trying to say? They don't want to be here. They want to be in Kenya. How will they be in Kenya? We need to build our own so that they can be in Kenya. Huh? Yes. Yeah, and I repeat it again. That anytime they propose, even now we are waiting for another finance bill.
Yes, that's the question actually I wanted to ask.
We should not propose things that will provoke Kenyans. Let Kenyans have time to go through their finance bill well, so that if they see anything favoring for job creation in our own country, they support it. And I'm sure they will support it, especially the youth. They will support that. But for now, if you start with something that you increase water, they will run. You increase bread, they run. Look at the main things that you can propose to ensure we don't provoke, so that now people can go through their finance bill nicely, read it nicely, and after that now they can say, no, this one is not good, with sober mind, you know, with a sober mind. Right. So me, I did it with my sober mind. Being a manufacturer for the last now 27 years, I know what people go through. You find a whole beer of Heineken will come in Kenya, and I will pay the same tax like them. And they manufactured it in Amsterdam, where they created jobs in Amsterdam. My summit is creating jobs in Kenya, and it's being done. How do you think about that? That's what I said. So for the first time, I saw Kenya government proposing things that would support the local industries, to build more industries so that we could create more employment for our youth.
So you have no regrets whatsoever?
I have no regrets.
Thank you. The last question I'll be asking you, has the governor called you to check on how you are doing? Has she called you in person?
I don't think she can call me. If somebody to say that, well, she knows very well.
Yeah, because you are sick and she hasn't even given you a call. How can she you know, how can someone just go ahead and to wish you a speedy recovery when they have not checked on you?
She knows I'm healthy, and she knows that since I got into that office of the Senate, I've never left out of the country. This is my first time I've taken this vacation, let's say the recess period. So she wanted to take that advantage and say, she's just because I said people should not be going to abroad for medication. But I say the governors and the presidents, so they're the ones who are mandated to make our hospitals good, isn't it?
All right.
Those are the ones, yeah.
So
I tend to think she can't call me because she knows she's spreading fake news. and she's alive. She knows that.
So both your kidneys, the left and the right, are intact.
Oh, they are intact. I thank God. I really thank God.
And you have no record of them failing?
I've never had them fail, and I pray that I will not have them fail. So I'm healthy, and I thank God for that.
When are you coming back to see your people of Nakuru?
And I'm not in hospital. I'm not in hospitalized, and I'm not sick. I'm coming back next week.
Actually, I can see you are in a hotel. You're having a good life of your recess.
Yeah. Having my water in the morning.
All right.
I'm having a good life, and I thank God. And I thank God for everything, actually. Actually. So, and I'm ready to come back next week. I start working for my people. Yes. And me, I did carry money for is it Nakuru County government? So I don't control money for the county government. My work is only to push for it through the Senate, and then it is taken to the governor.
More Radio 88.2 FM. We are in charge.